Well, it finally happened. We're out in the wilderness in Algonquin Park. We're here for a few days, actually. And that's the latest I've ever started canoe tripping. It is actually mid-June, isn't it? We were just allowed to go in the backcountry, I think, last week because of the COVID-19 pandemic. It was really weird. I had this whole big plan. I was going to film this fantastic opening scene for this. I was going to do a fast motion of driving down the back road. Then I was going to do a fast motion of Kristine and I. Kristine's joining me on this trip and taking the canoe off, but doing it in a fast motion. And then running around the vehicle going, yay, 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 and then putting the canoe in the water and then actually going, yay, 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 and then paddling out and then paddling in circles and going, yay, 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 we're finally out. That didn't happen. I just, said, you know what, let's just get on the water. Oh, cool. Oh, loons just went by. And, we just wanted to get out and paddle. I didn't film anything about paddling. We got to the campsite, we had lunch. Put the bug shelter up, but the bugs aren't too bad right now. They will be later. And just I thought, okay, well, there goes that whole great idea. Why that happened? I think we were just desperate to get on the water and go back to what we love, canoe tripping. Yay, yay, yay! Of course, I'm only filming this right now because Kristine is blowing up the air mats. And I said, well, I got to film. I'd help you, but I have to film. How's it going, Kristine?
Hello. I'm just working away.
You're doing a great job.
I'm happy to be working away. Almost done. Well, not quite. Getting there.
You done yet?
No. It's almost done. I gotta change legs. I should have did more stairs over the winter.
You should have done them during the pandemic.
Yes. It was my plan to do stairs and things, but oh well. Oh look, see, it's done. See, that doesn't take long actually. Awesome.
My air mat's bigger than yours.
Yes, maybe. I like the color of mine more.
That's important.
Yeah. I actually really like these air mats, Kevin.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have 2 of them. This is the insulated one.
I've never heard of it.
Climate,
Really?
I think. Yeah, I have this is insulated and I have another one that's lighter that is not insulated
Yeah.
for summer.
I like mine. It's too big for poor dogs and lot, but we're not. So, and it's insulated as well. That's my winter one actually for winter camping.
Yeah, this is really good.
The Nemo.
Air mattress.
Cool. Well, are you excited to be at the
I
campsite?
sure am. Looking forward to some days of bliss. Blissful wilderness relaxation.
We brought 2 important things: the bug shelter and
Oh, yeah.
good books to read.
Yes, 2 books. But there's no bugs here right now.
Don't curse us. Shh. Shh.
Later tonight, I'm sure they'll come out, but
Oh.
no black flies
No.
and no mosquitoes yet.
And this is the same site we stayed at 2 years ago.
Yes, it is, yeah. It's a good site.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to get to and it's a quiet place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What seems to be the issue? Like you were gone for an hour.
I was looking for the outhouse. I almost thought there wasn't one for a while. Or no, well, Thunderbox, no outhouse. Of course, there's not a house here, but Thunderbox. Well, this campsite is really overgrown. I don't think anybody's used it for a long time. And the path that I thought was the path, and then I didn't think was the path because it was so overgrown. Anyway, yes, Kevin, it took me a while, but I did find it. But there are some really interesting things down that path. I want you to come with me and tell me what they are. Okay?
Okay. Like what? Like what did you see?
Well, there's a little swampy bit there, and in the swampy water, there's like these big globs of green something growing, almost like like big green globs of snot. But like big, like that big. So I'm not sure what, I think it's some kind of something growing. And then there's some really cool mushrooms down there too. And they're like bright orange and red, and they are like super shiny. They almost look like they're plastic. And so I've never seen anything like that before. So I'm gonna take you for a walk on the path to the Thunderbox, and you're gonna tell me what those are.
So you would never have found those interesting things if you didn't go searching for them.
That's true. Yeah, they're just over there. Yeah. That's fine. Just the path to the Thunderbox was like way more difficult to find than it should have been. Just saying.
Wait till you have to go in the middle of the night.
Oh, I'm not going there in the middle of the night. I'm just not going to go at all.
I think they're frog eggs. I'll look it up when I get back. And I have seen these mushrooms before, but I forget the names of them. It's one thing I don't know too much about are mushrooms. I have to expand my horizons. What happened?
Well, Kevin brought the water from the lake to clean the dinner dishes, and he brought a little friend with him.
That's hilarious. You actually went in the pot when I was getting the water.
This was totally by accident.
Oh!
Oh, okay, you need to take him down to the lake.
All right, I will.
Okay. He knows where to go. There he
Oh,
goes.
he's gone.
Only you would be able to catch a frog in a dishwasher pot of water.
The funny part is I didn't even know I had him in until... Did he pee in there?
Can we get clean water, please?
Really?
Yeah.
What's you cooking?
We're having steak and mushrooms and onions and mashed potatoes. We always have steak the first night, Kevin. Is that a tradition?
There's a heat wave, eh?
It is warm. This is not helping.
Ooh. Yummy.
There you go.
Did you cook the frog legs?
No, just so everybody knows, the frog is fine. The frog did jump out of the pot, and the frog is now back in the lake. He was cute.
What happened?
It hurt. Well, my big injury, my big burn hole. I thought I got stung by a wasp, and it was a ember. What do you call? Cut. It hurt, actually. You're making fun of me.
I'm not saying a word.
I actually thought I got stung.
Okay, there was an incident. A spark flew actually way over from that,
Like
over
way,
there, way over,
far.
and then hit her
Right here.
her Columbia really good quality nylon shirt that the moment the spark hits it, she's lucky she didn't go in flames.
Oh.
And oh, come on! I'm being stung!
Wait,
Come on!
I did not scream your name.
Oh no.
I swore, but I didn't like scream for you. Like, don't exaggerate.
No, that's right, you didn't.
It hurt, actually.
Yeah.
It actually felt, I really did think I got stung. I thought there was something.
Yeah. Well,
Stung
what
me.
hurt? A piece of flame went through your shirt and scalded you. I'm not making fun of you. I just found it funny that now you think you should buy a new shirt. This is the incident here. Like, I said, no, you now have a good quality camp shirt because it's got spark holes in it. And no, this moment you get home, you're going to Amazon something to you.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just a bit alarmed, actually, to be honest, that the nylon would just do that, just like
dangerous.
that. So that's a bit something to think about.
Yeah, nylon's really dangerous. Yeah.
Because it literally, like it's like a melt, like a melt
it doesn't burn
hole.
you. Yeah, for sure. It's really dangerous, yeah.
And I actually think it was probably the nylon that's, because like my skin is quite sore, actually, to be honest. It's tiny, but...
Yeah.
And that's
she also
probably
said
from
that if it was a little lower, then she would have to wear her bra tomorrow.
That's true.
But you're okay now.
I'm okay, because it's all right.
Braless in
Right
Algonquin
there.
Park.
It's a hot day.
What do you think of that, Kristine?
That's amazing. That's my favorite nature sound.
I thought it was me snoring.
No. That's my second favorite nature sound.
Well, it's day 2, and we got up early on the lake, so I can teach Kristine how to troll for not just lake trout, but silver lake trout. Kingscote Lake has a unique strain, I guess, or genetic difference of lake trout here. They have no bars on them or victims. It's just, it almost looks like a salmon. And what's really cool is that they sort of evolved in this lake, and they, through the history, they had got some of those fish, brought it to a hatchery, and then created those fish, but also mixed it with lake trout strain. And they didn't do as well as the natural ones that have been here for a long time. And the hypothesis is that this lake is not that deep. I think it's only 26 meters, but it's a shallow lake for lake trout. And these lake trout do far better than any other lake trout that was put here. So yeah, they've evolved and adapted to a new water body. That's kind of cool. So we didn't catch any. But Kristine got to use my dad's trolling rod because it's June, so we went down really deep. Use lead core. And what was really funny is that she was trolling and she goes, "Do you realize this rod was made in Canada?" I went, "No." She goes, "Well, it says right here, made in Canada. Why would you not know that?" I go, "Because every time I go fishing, Mr. McBride, aka Speedo Man, is the one in the front trolling, exactly what you did, Kristine. You know exactly what, and while I'm paddling. And therefore, I've never really used the rod that I remember, even though it was my dad's given to me. So every time we go fishing, and once again, I'm the one paddling around the lake, well, the person in the bow, that being Kristine, is doing nothing except... There we go. That's my story. Anyway, it's a nice lake. Campsites are pretty bushy. I'd say there's only maybe 2 really nice sites on this lake. We come here, I come here a lot, and we've been here a couple of times, basically because nobody goes here. And we do have one little spot that we like. It doesn't look like much from the water, but once you get there, it's pretty nice. And it's easy access, really. So there's a couple of brook trout lakes that I know we'll probably walk into. Maybe not, though. It's June, and it's in a heat wave right now. So I don't think we'll have any luck with that. There's my story. Kingscote Lake, silver lake trout, caught by Kristine, but not yet. Oh yeah. So why? What's a lake trout lake? Lake trout need lots of oxygen. They're in the salmonoid. It's the salmon. They're salmon. Oh my lord. They're in the salmon family. Anyway, trout, lake trout, brook trout, all trout need lots of oxygen, and they either get it below rapids because the water turbulates and creates oxygen because it brings it up from the air and sucks it in, or the deep water is cold water on the bottom in the summer, and cold water holds oxygen more than warmer water. So that's why you need a deep lake to hold lake trout. There, did I solve that? I'm not speaking very well this morning. It's just weird to be out paddling. That's nice. Cool. I'm just thinking now while we're paddling, I mean how so many of us got through the pandemic. I mean, not to say the pandemic is over, because it's not, but we're at least out of lockdown. So how we got through it is just watch videos. I think it's Tumblehome. He was one of my favorite. He just did like an hour of him paddling, and how relaxed and chill it was, because really, like, you're stuck inside. You can only go for walks if you're lucky. And yeah, now that that's all over and we're actually out canoeing, whatever. I'm not going to sit and watch an hour of someone paddling. I'd rather paddle myself right now than do that. So that was my point. Cut.
Are we going in circles? That's what I thought.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working.
There's a lot. No, there's deer flies around me. It's not working.
Well, Kevin, you don't have to like go like this.
You all right? Did it hit you? I thought you. You all right?
Yeah, you could just like.
Ow! I hit myself.
You could just like act normal.
Okay.
With it on.
I'm gonna put this on slow-mo. Hey, what exactly is that?
That's a good question. What are they called? I can't remember the name of them. It's to get rid of deer flies.
It's a dragonfly in your head.
Yes, but its point is to keep deer flies away.
I noticed you gave me the pink one.
You asked for the pink one.
Oh yeah, I did actually.
Well, it's orange with pink wings.
With pink wings. Well, I think this one works better. You know why? Because the
Why?
female is more predacious towards deer flies than males. Males are just, just looking for a good time. Females are more focused. Wait, oh, there's a deer fly around us. What I'm going to attempt to do.
You're going to tell the time without looking at the time.
Okay.
Because you can do that, and I don't think people believe that you can do that, but you really can.
11:47. No, are you serious? The Arch of the Sun.
I don't know, Mr. Yeah, but that's...
Here, look.
I don't know.
See? Here's the sun, and it's just before noon. It's almost arched right over us. Ollie, did you go in for a swim? I don't want to talk about it, Callan. But it's a heat wave. Like, you need to go in for a swim. No, I was asleep. You just threw me in.
He enjoyed it. I'm not quite sure why he's shivering right now. It's 30 degrees outside.
Why is he? Why is he shaking?
I don't know. I don't know. He's almost even dry. He's not even... I don't know. I don't know, Kevin. He's different. He's complex.
He's not talking to me.
No, he won't look at you.
So we've gone for a evening paddle because of the heat wave, and we're now on the west shore. It's all nice and what's it called? My brain is fried with the heat.
Shaded?
Shaded, yes, it's nice and shaded. Thanks, Kristine. So we're enjoying that. It is really nice. Really nice. Deer fly. So we're having a fancy meal tonight. Well, not too fancy. More quick because it's too hot, and we're not lighting the fire until later. We're not cooking off a fire. That'd be crazy. So we're cooking off stove. We got this. Okay. Made it myself. No. No. Actually, Kristine made most of the meals. So that's true. And she also dehydrated zucchini, peppers.
Zucchini and 2 different kinds of peppers. That's what's in there.
Okay, so yeah, so orange and red peppers and zucchini. So I'll show you. So she dehydrated them, and I reconstituted them in some water in a bag for a bit to soak them all up. And you don't have to do that. Well, if you got the time to do that, but that's great. Speeds up the process. But now I'm putting it in the boiling water that I'm going to cook the pasta in, and have a look. So I'm going to cook that. Cook this. We were going to bring a can of chicken, but you can't bring cans and bottles into Algonquin, so we're not doing that. We were supposed to catch a lake trout today and put that with it. We're not doing that.
You're going to add the half a tomato we have
Oh yes.
breakfast.
Forget the lake trout. I have a half a fresh tomato, not dehydrated, fresh tomato that we had for breakfast today. And I'm going to put that in at the last minute just to spice it up a bit. We also have spices, speaking of that. Oh, right here. Whoa! We have spices. We have just signature herb and pepper. And then we have pepper and salt. We bought this pepper and salt. We were going north once, and Kristine was like, I can't go without my salt and pepper. And I didn't bring salt and pepper. And if I did, I would bring a little tiny thing of it because it's lightweight. But no, we couldn't do that. We're up north, and we went to a local small town, and I think it cost us $10,000 for these spices. And that was 2 years ago, but we're still living off them, so it was worth the $10,000. All right, I'll get back to you. Heat wave, deer flies, mosquitoes. Kind of black flies are kind of dead. There's a couple of them. And Ollie had a swim today. Ollie, how was it? How was your swim? Ollie, are you talking to me? Callan! That's it. I want to go home. So this is a spoon that's flat at the tip. I've had this, I think, since early 90s, probably 1993, in my kit. I used to have two. The other one broke finally, but still have this one. Love it. Love it. And I have to go because I think the pesto is almost done. Look at this. What do you got?
I got cheese.
We're going to put cheese on top?
Yeah. Of course we are. It's pasta. I'm taking a picture of my food. Look at how pretty it looks. Ooh. Actually, it looks delicious. That's really good. I'd make that again. Okay. Bye.
I am so glad we brought the Eureka no bug zone. Just saying. Just saying.
We wouldn't go anywhere without the bug shelter.
$9.07.
Yeah, and nobody's gonna believe me that like we didn't set it up, but yeah, you said 9. You're back on track, Kevin.
Oh my god! Really?
Yeah. 9:06.
Am I scaring you?
A little bit. A little bit. I don't quite understand it.
Okay, this is not a Crocodile Dundee thing. I do not have a watch. I don't own a watch. But that would be funny if I did that when she wasn't looking, and then I'd look at the time.
I know you don't have a watch.
Yeah.
You never bring a watch.
No. And there's Angel, my footrest.
So you brought a 2-person tent that you thought was a 3-person tent.
And the dogs are not happy.
It would be fine if it was just you and me, except there's a very large black dog.
Don't blame poor Angel.
And a small, shaggy, gray dog. So yeah, this tent doesn't really have enough room for the dogs to stretch out.
Pretty tight. And also,
it's really
Angel happened to go for a lot of swims today, so she's a little wet. And
yep.
You're a little bit upset about that. Oh, sorry, a little shaky here. So, because of the heat wave, I think the barometer dropped. My verticals come back really bad. So I suffer from bipositional vertigo, which means you get vertigo, nobody knows why, but I'm pretty sure it's to do with barometer drop and changes of weather. And I'm spinning like a clock. So I've got meds for it that settle it down. And I also do a head spin at the physiotherapist, but I'm not the physiotherapist. So they showed me how to do it on my own in the woods. And I tried it all day yesterday, and it went away a bit, but now it's come back like a vengeance. So it's got to be the barometer drop because it's really humid and hot right now, and I can't look up. So the meds will kick in. What the meds do is it makes my brain think I don't have it, so I can get somewhere and get it fixed. Yeah, hope nobody else has that out here. It's just tough during a pandemic because for me to go get meds, it's not that easy. And stuff like that. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, it'll all happen. Okay, we're off. We're all packed, Kristine?
Yes, we're packed. Do I look hot? Do I look good?
Yeah, you look hot, baby.
I'm like literally, I'm soaked through.
Yeah.
That's a hot, humid day, Kevin. It is 31 before the humidex. This has got to be like 37, 38 degrees, I think, with the humidity.
Yeah, it's only mid-morning too.
We packed up fast.
Yeah, we're good.
We're a good team.
Yeah, we are.
High five.
High five. Okay, we're heading back out Kingscote, and yeah, whew, it's warm. Good trip though. Good to get out, and nice area of the park. We saw 2 canoes. Awesome. Now we get to see what the news is all about, because we haven't heard the news for a while, and that's gonna be different. It was actually nice to get away from it all, to be quite honest. So maybe we'll just coast home without listening to CBC.
All right, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Okay, so the clouds right now, they're called horsetail, and some cumulus, I think, but basically a horsetail will come in, and that means the barometer is changing quite quickly, and it's going to rain about 12 hours from now. Whether it does or not, but we'll see. But yeah, things are changing, so maybe the humidity is going to drop in a day, and then we're going to get a big storm to cool it down. So yeah, horse's tail. Looks like a horse's tail going across the sky. And we're going to go crashing into the shore right now, so I better start paddling.
I'm so good.
Way to go, that's good steering.
Look what I can do.